Okay guys, did I mention how fragile this thing is? It really is fragile. There's a lot of flex and twist in the legs, and getting this through here is a right faff. It is, guys, my DJI Mavic Mini. I've had it a few days now and I've just not been able to open it. It's still sealed up in the box, so here goes. I'm not going to do an unboxing, we all know what it looks like. It's just going to be my first impressions. So let's have a quick look around the box first. We've just got the aircraft, the battery and the controller. I didn't get the combo. So 249 gram ultralight. For me that's really important because that means I don't have to register my drones, and that's something I feel really strongly about. So it's below that 250 gram threshold. 30-minute maximum flight time, 4 kilometers. That's interesting. HD video transmission. Now this is the CE version, not the FCC version. The FCC version, the American model, that has the full power controller, so you do get that incredible range. The CE version, this is the European version, as far as I know, doesn't go that far, so why that's on the box, I'm not 100% sure. So it said vision sensor GPS precision hover, so it's got GPS built in, and we've also got optical flow and infrared sensors underneath, so it's able to track the ground below it basically, and sense obstacles below. So as it's coming into land, it can sense the ground, it can sense your hand underneath it, things like that. So it's got no sensors around the edges, no obstacle avoidance or anything like that. So it's got the 3-axis gimbal and a 2.7K camera. Simplified recording and editing. So it's got some basic editing features in the Fly More, in the DJI Fly app. I don't know why I keep saying Fly More. So all nicely packaged and protected. So that's the Mini, the Mavic Mini. The gimbal guard on the front. Those little eyes are not sensors or anything, they're not LEDs, just like little covers. So the gimbal guard's taped on when you get it. Your props are all taped up as well. Your battery compartment's taped up, and your props are taped up there, look. So there's your infrared sensors, 2 infrared, and you've got an optical there. You've got this venting on the bottom to let out some heat. You've got your power button, you've got your LED battery indicators there. You've got your folding arms. Really, really tiny motors, unbelievably tiny. So that's where your props screw on. Yeah, they are really small motors, and they're not very deep either. So you've got the Mavic Mini branding on the arms there. Yeah, and it does feel light. And it's got that sort of hollowy, empty sound. You know, that not dead cheap like Christmas cracker plastic toy cheap, but there's a Tello for sort of comparison. You've got the same arrangement on the Tello underneath. Look, you've got the 2 infrared sensors, and you've got the optical flow sensor there. It's sort of the similar kind of plastic. I'd say the Tello feels a bit more solid actually. Yeah, so it definitely feels like low quality plastic, but it is to save the weight, you know, it's to keep it below that 250 gram threshold. There's sort of a textured finish to it. So there's the Tello and the Mavic Mini in comparison, just to give you an idea. So that's it. Size comparison to the Tello when it's folded out. These arms snap out really positively and really click into place. You just got to be careful of those props flopping around everywhere. So you can take the stickers off the arms as well. Notice there you've got some venting near the bottom. You've got the ultralight 249 grams logo there on the side. You've got the gimbal guard there on the front. You've got these long landing legs on the front. You've got nothing on the back except those little legs just to the rear of the body. That's all the venting, we've seen that. That's the back door, the battery door. Just above that, to the left, the thin slot, that's your SD card slot. And you've got your little, I'm guessing that's a mini micro USB to charge it. Yeah, you can sort of hear the sort of grade of plastic. Now these props are really, really skinny and they seem really fragile. When I was peeling the stickers off, you could just feel how fragile they were. If you were being rough with it, you can imagine snapping these. So just be careful with these props, guys. They're really, really thin. Very, very fragile looking. So that's the battery door opened, and you can see there's like a little arrow, and you push that button in and you pull on that tab and the battery slides out. So I'm going to get this charged up, get an SD card in it. I think I've got a spare 32 gig. So that's a look inside the battery bay. There's your battery contacts on the top of the bay. Interestingly, the battery was plugged in and installed, and there was nothing covering the contacts. It was actually plugged in. That's the LED light at the top, just below the battery bay. So that's basically flashes, I think it's green, and it goes red when you get a low battery situation. So there's your power button and your battery indicators. That's the gimbal guard. So that's your battery. It's pretty heavy. Yeah, it's really awkward to get out. You've got like a little button under there that you press and it releases that catch at the bottom. But when you press it, there's nothing really to grab onto and it's really stuck in there. So it's pretty awkward to get out. Like the battery door's in the way and stuff. So really small writing, but basically it's a 2-cell, 2,400 milliamp hour, 17.2 watt hour battery. It's basically two 18650 cells. It's a lithium ion battery, not a lithium polymer battery. So these are not really, they're not as affected by the cold as lithium polymer. So these are a little bit better in the cold. I think DJI state it's okay down to a temperature of like freezing point basically. What I would say, guys, if you're new to drones and you're expecting loads of information in there, how to get set up and how to fly your drone, basically there's nothing in there that's going to be of any use to you. You just got warranty information, a comical do's and don'ts type card, very basic sort of what's in your box type thing, and there's not much else, to be fair. So your best source of information is go online and see what's on the website. So this is the controller. It's got a bit of heft to it. So the button on the top right is your power button. That's your return to home button. The sticks are inside this bit. You've got a sticker there that you might need to take off. You've got the antennas on the top. So you've got a rotary camera control there for your gimbal. You've got a video record button there. And on the other side, the other shoulder button is a picture. Let's take a picture. You've got nothing on that side. Those are your phone holders. And that strange looking square connector there is your charging port. I'm guessing it's just a micro USB. They've just made it square because the little logo next to it suggests it's just a micro USB slot, which is fairly odd. So, like I say, you only get one cable. I'm guessing I can just use a normal micro USB cable in there. There's nothing on the back. You got these nice grippy things. So the information on the back there, it's got a 2,600 milliamp hour battery inside it, 3.6 volts, so it's a single cell. And you're charging this input is 5 volts at 2 amps. So that's basically like a phone charger. We'll charge this up. So let's get this charged up as well. On the front, you've got the lights there that indicate the charge, and you've got the antennas that fold out there. So these arms fold out nicely. The sticks are inside there and on that side as well. So you just pop them out and screw them in. So that's your sticks on. They're just little plastic sticks. I think the Mavic Air sticks fit on there, and they're aluminium, I think, aluminium alloy. So that might be a nice little upgrade. So that's your antennas. They just angle up. You twist them round and you can move them up and down. Gimbals feel nice and positive, smooth, quite firm. The controller feels okay in the hand, so let's get this charged up and let's get this Mavic Mini in the air. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Fly safe. Bye bye for now.